Hey guys, what's up? Excuse the sheet in the back. I'm in the process of remodeling or rearranging my room. I'm going to start doing some streaming, so be on the lookout for that. But also, if you believe in superstition, you believe in horror, ghost stories, or gossiping, if you will, um, there's a saying that or belief that you should not have the mirror facing you when you sleep. So I was like, why take the chance? Who knows? As they believe that ghosts can travel through mirrors because there's another dimension to it, another side, and you always see mirrors being a portal, or glass, for that matter. So why not? But anyway, speaking of gossiping, I actually kind of want to talk about this topic because I kind of worried about it. What I thought about it. What is the difference between gossiping and telling the truth? If you're a person that is somewhat catty or always talkative or always, saying things about people or airing out their business, what is gossiping? What is it really? And my definition of gossiping is you're telling somebody else's business that has nothing to do with you. For example, if I say, oh, so and so broke up with his girlfriend, right? Because he was cheating. That has nothing to do with me, right? But if I say, okay, so and so took me to the club, we were out here getting lap dances, throwing it back, girls dancing on us, all this shit. His girlfriend came to the club, found out they was cheating on her, and they broke up. Now, again, you can say that's nothing to do with me, but because I'm in the picture, because I'm part of the story, I'm saying it, hey, this is what happened because of X, Y, and Z. So I'm kind of giving clarity as to what it is. But if I just say out of the blue, if I have no stake in the story, I have no, I'll say, defense or reasoning to even say it, then, that's kind of gossiping. But for me, I'm on my business. I don't really say much about people or things. But when it affects me, when things happen in my life, I speak about it. I'm very vocal, and I'm very more vocal about my career of me getting to point A to point B because other people are affecting that. So, as me being a filmmaker, creative naturally, I speak about actors, I speak about crew members, I speak about everything that has to do with the project and things that have happened to me because of the reasoning behind it. So, it's more of an explanation. And usually, I don't just go out the blue and tell a mutual party about something. I've always tell people that have a stake in the story or they know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, if I say, oh, and an actress, and Betty, just making up a name here, Betty, decided that she didn't want to be a part of the project because her grandma died or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm telling my friend the reason as to why we have to probably reschedule or we have to cancel or I have to replace Betty with someone else is because of this reasoning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling the story, I'm telling the truth about what the situation is. Gossiping will be talking, out of her name. Oh, Betty's this, Betty is nasty, Betty don't wash her ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's more gossiping and that's more of a nasty thing than me just saying a situation as to what it is. And so, um, yeah, and then also I think a bit as that if somebody tells me their secret, like, hey Josh, I'm telling you about this in confidence, I don't want anyone to know about this. My lips are sealed. I'm not gonna say shit. So I don't go about gossiping about people or situations or things. But if it's a mutual person, if somebody asks, "Oh, what happened? Oh, how did that gig go?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Oh, so and so wanted X, Y, and Z and ended up turning up this way. Oh, I still gonna get paid from this gig that I did with somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's telling the truth. I'm not lying. I'm just being honest about what happened, about the situation. I'm telling my side. So that's how I kind of break it down. That's how I kind of think about it. And I just want to just make a quick little video, just explain if just kind of want to know if you are again a person that kind of talks a lot, that's kind of catty, that's kind of, very talkative about situations or things, are being very vocal. Hopefully this definition can apply to you as to why you may think people say, oh, you're gossiping about someone. So, no, I'm just saying what it is. I'm speaking the truth. I'm not going to lie about it. Gossiping is me speaking out their name. That's me telling their situation, making fun of them, saying nasty things about them, and usually I don't, because I have no ill will against anybody or anything. Rather, I just don't care, you know, and so even if you want to get into the topic or concept of enemies, to me, I have no enemies because I don't go looking for conflict. And if you're my enemy, you need to tell me that you're my enemy because I don't think about you. I don't even care about you. I don't want to work with you. So if you have any bad blood against me, you have bad blood against yourself because I don't care about you. I'm not thinking about you. I have no concept or recollection of why we don't, mesh together. I know personally for me that may be a reason why I don't want to do business with you, but I don't really care. I've moved on from you. So whatever you do in your life, whatever you want to do, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? There may be some cases where, oh, so and so is so bad at communication, they're not going to get any work or any job. So you can kind of say that is gossiping, so I'm speaking bad about them. But based on what I've seen, based on their attitude towards me, based on what they've shown me, that's my truth. Because usually people don't change. And I've said this many times, people do not change, especially when they believe that they've done nothing wrong. Habits and behavior. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's working on trying to become a better person, they're working on getting their life together, then of course I understand it. They're gonna work it out. But usually people do things and they believe that they're in the right. They believe that they can do no wrong. They believe that this is, that they're acting at the best of their ability. And because of that, when you're dealing with business or things that need to be done on a timely manner, it ends up screwing it up. And I would say for me, I know that I'm dependable. I know that you can rely on me. You never have to worry about, oh, Josh's going to show up. Josh's going to be on time. I'm going to be there and I'm going to do this. And so my attendance record is like 85%, you know. And I say 85, just because some fuck shit can happen. The bus can be late, the train. I wake up a little bit tired, so I slack out in the house getting out, you know what I'm saying? So I leave that 15% up to chance that there may be a chance where I'm late. So it's once in a blue moon that I may be running late, I might be doing something, but I'm always on my way. I'm never more than 10 minutes late to anything. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta be there by 3:30, and if the world wants to fuck me over, you know what I'm saying? The latest 3:50, and that's pushing it. That's 20 minutes. But usually you get 3:35, 3:38, if that. 3:45, 3:46. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm always on my way to be on time. So I'm never late, really, if you want to be. But I always make a habit of trying to be there at least 15 minutes on time, and that's the saying goes. You know, if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late, and if you're late, you're forgotten. And personally, for me, I never want to be forgotten. I never want to be in a circumstance where I have to be there for somebody or something, and I'm not there. Because being on time means that you care, means that you're dedicated. It means that you are, meaning business means that you're serious about whatever you want to do. So you always show up early to be on time. You show up on time, you're risking it to be late. And if you're late, then you're forgotten. People have moved on from you. And that's just a simple breakdown of that saying, too. But anyway, I don't want to be here too long. I just want to say a little something, something, and just speak about it on the mind. So, what do you think? What do you think about gossiping? Do you think, I'm right? Do you think my definition is a little crazy? But, we'll work it out. All right. I'll see you in the next one.